domestic violence, domestic gun violence is becoming a big issue and a big topic worldwide, not just locally in Miami, Florida, but also worldwide in other states. Could it be that because of the financial pandemic that COVID has brought on, that a lot of people are frustrated? A lot of these domestic violence relationship issues stem from financial problems, not having enough money, not having enough money for your bills, or not having enough money to go out and do things for your kids, which it brings on issues in a household, because then now you're thinking about, okay, who's doing more or who's doing less. These could be these issues. And then it could also be that there's people that are going outside of their relationship to find the missing link, which the missing link may be, financial. It may be money that they need. So instead of staying within their circle, within their household, within their relationship, they're going outside to find that financial comfort, because just to make ends meet. But this is where the true love, the true unconditional love comes in when you're in relationships, whether you're married or whether you have your boyfriend, girlfriend. This is where you see who's going to stand in the paint for that person, whether it be the male or the female, because it's always two sides. It could be on either side. So when financial problems come about, you get to see who's really down for who's really down for sticking it out and going through the wire, going through the storm until things get better. You really see who really holds that true love for that person. But this is, my opinion. I think that a lot of these problems are stemming from financial problems. Some of them could come from you not getting that time that you need, because that person may be working too much. And the reason for people spending more time working than being home is because of the economy. Things are bad, things are high. You got gas prices high, you got the food prices high, you got the rent high. Everything's expensive. So now families are spending more time away from home just to make ends meet, because it's the only way they see fit to do it until something else happens. If you're not like a business owner working your business on the side to make those extra ends meet, which business is kind of hard now because a lot of people just don't have it. They just don't have the extra money. So a lot of these domestic gun violence issues are stemming from financial issues. Financial issues, or issues of insecurity, or issues of not feeling loved because you feel like that person's not spending time with you, or that person is going outside of the relationship to find that comfort that they're looking for. So this is a big topic. I just wanted to talk about it today, just to make people aware that you have to tough it out. You can't let these hard times get to you. You can't let these hard times make you make these decisions that are going to change your life forever, or a decision that's going to take someone's life or take your own life. You think rationally, because at the moment, if you're not thinking before you act, like we have the think before you act campaign, and this campaign, it contributes to every situation. The think before you act campaign is basically thinking before you make that decision. Think before you make that final decision that's going to either make or break you, or that's going to either take somebody's life. It's going to either change your situation forever. It could change your mental forever. So we have to start making smarter choices when it comes to our emotions and our feelings. And we can't look at the current situation and make decisions based upon that situation, that current situation. We got to use caution. So now we're going to have Juice Baby come on. We're going to introduce him to come on and star his Optical Illusions show. And we are so happy to have you guys here again. Thank you to all our listeners, those that have been subscribing, those that have been liking our social media pages, just showing us love. We thank you so much. Continue to tune in. And we just wanted to bring you that awareness so that you guys can have that mentality of thinking what can change and how life can change so quick just based upon an emotion or a time that you're going through. Seek the help that you need. Talk to each other. Be there for each other in this time of comfort.
What is this? Some kind of optical illusion?
What's going on? You already know what time it is. Your boy Juice Baby and your chest making it do what it do. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and welcome to another episode of Optical Illusions. Things that life ain't what it always seem to be. You know? Things may look like it is, but it ain't. Until you go investigating a whole lot of situations. So, you know, I'm always here to just drop a little jewel here and there, you know, while I'm looking at the situation in life. But, you know, I'm just here making it happen. Just peeping it out. Taking my time and staying focused. Because there's a lot of things that we don't know about what's going on in our life. Especially when we was put in a particular place, in a particular environment to try to, you know, prosper. And it's hard, bro. It is hard, man. But staying focused is the key. And knowing what you want out of life is the key. You know, 'cause if you're not focused and you don't know what you want out of life, anything can, you know, take you off your platform. Anything can, you know, move you out the position that you're trying to be in, especially when you knowing that you're in control of a whole lot. And people depend on you. You can't keep putting yourself in a position that's going to allow you to get tricked out positions in life and other people winning off of your sorrow and your pain and the things that you're going through. You know what I mean? Things that you're going through, people will extort that. They'll take it and make it their own. So you gotta just stay focused out here, man. It's your boy Juice. I'm always gonna, you know, got a little something to tell everybody. And one thing for sure, you the one that you gotta look at in the mirror every day. You feel me? So, you and yours ain't about following no doctrines. That's only, you know, that's what you desire to do, but it's for the free-minded, thinking people. Take all the barriers and chains off your mind. Take all the barriers and chains off your heart. I mean, you don't gotta be angry, you know? You gotta learn to control your feelings. Gotta learn to go forward in life, man. Just take away all the hurt and pain. Deal with it according to whatever, you know, hurt you. Because there's a lot of things that you gotta be an overachiever of. You gotta achieve things in life so you can be able to say you did something, you know? You want to be able to feel good, especially in the position they put us in, not to feel good, you know? And it took a lot of stuff from us, man. Mentally, spiritually, physically. And, you know, my whole point is to put people in a better mind frame to actually get all that back. Fight for it, at least for our next generation to actually be able to discover that this illusion that they put us in, we ain't gotta live like that. We ain't gotta follow the rules and regulations that they put forth for us to follow, for them to gain from. The rules and regulations that we need to put forward is, keeping our household together, keeping our kids in line, staying connected to our bloodline, mother, father, sister, brother, uncles, and etc. Best friends, the people we deal with, the companies and the business we make. So my whole focus right now is putting everything in order. Being more of a listener than just hearing. Because one thing about hearing, you got to focus to listen, but you can hear sound, but you don't, basically know where that sound coming from unless you recognize the sound, right? So you're listening. So my whole job is to bring y'all a little sound of vibration, just to lift your spirit up, let you know there's somebody out here just like you. And we out here together, making a way for us and our family to go forward in life so we can see a better day. That's what it's about, man. Live and let live. Yeah, man. We're getting older now. Young, they go through their little trials and tribulations trying to find themselves. And I was one of those youngsters. I'm gonna let y'all guys know, man. It's a freaking illusion. The streets, it's an illusion out there, brothers. It's a trap, straight up and down, bro. You want somebody to like you, that's about it. That's all you're gonna get from it. People like, oh yeah, he cool, he good. Ain't nobody finna pay your bills. You gotta put in work for that. You understand what I'm saying? And that's even if you allowing a female to pay your bills, or if you women allowing these dudes to pay your bills. It's something that you putting out. You understand what I'm saying? So just make sure it's worth it. Because it's an illusion. People will throw you a loop. They'll find out what you like. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people, they're in control of a lot of things. And if you ain't in control of nothing, guess what? They'll find out what you like, what vices you like, and they can control that aspect of your life. So just be wise and really figure out what you desire to do in life. And make sure it ain't to hurt nobody. You understand what I'm saying? Make sure it's to uplift you and your spirit and your greatness, right? So you can be able to help somebody else, and vice versa. Don't never want to put yourself in a position where you hurt somebody, or even hurting yourself. Because even when you hurt yourself, you can be hurting somebody. So just be wise, man, about the things and the choices that we make, because we've been put into some messed up situations. That don't mean we got to stay in them situations. And I'm here to tell you, I done seen it, and I've been out there, and it's an illusion, bro. You know what I mean? Like when you go to work every day, that's not an illusion. You got to go to work. It's a company, it's a business, but you're out there in the hustle game. It's an illusion because it's only for a time. It don't last. It don't last. It could be one situation. If the boss man get locked up, everybody out of the job. You thinking you holding it down. You been out there doing what you doing every day, but you spending the money every time you touch it. You ain't putting that money up. You ain't saving it. You understand what I'm saying? But with a job, you got savings. They take money out your check, put towards this and that, third. It's already a part of the plan. When you sign the contract in the street, you sign your contract in blood, brother, and with your loyalty. So you got to be careful about the choices that you make, because this life ain't what you think it is. Just come out here and, once you get older, then you can see. Because, see, you're on the inside, but when you're on the outside looking in, you understand what I'm saying? Only if you've been inside. Then you can look on the outside. You can be on the outside looking in because you already know it, and it look different from that view. You understand what I'm saying? It's just like if you stinking and you really don't understand how you smell, somebody gonna smell you first. You used to your own stench, so you might not think that it smell is worse as another person when they smell your stench. You understand what I'm saying? So you gotta be aware of your surroundings on those notes. Because if you on the inside and you ain't recognizing that you being trapped, and you ain't recognizing that it's people that made mistakes before you made them, and you ain't recognizing those mistakes, and you following the same path and seeing the same results, and you know this is gonna happen, it's being a fool, brother. Like, what other situation you can get out of these things? And these for my youngsters and my youth. And it's basically what these conversations be about to you. You know, I understand everybody that support me and support my family and support our movement. But this for the youth. This for the people who raising their kids and not teaching them right from wrong. But they ain't got to, because guess what? That's internal. That's in you. Trust me. A baby know right from wrong. So it's how you do things and how we teach people how to react to certain situations. That's what's going to get you out of trouble. You know, we basically do stuff with a cool head. Situations come out cool. If you be angry and you be erotic and be all off the chain, you understand what I'm saying? Them situations going to end the same way. So, you know, say try the spirit by the spirit. So you got to know what spirit you in. That's why I believe and I know that they put that illusion over us, not to accept the reality, because our reality from the beginning supposed to been us recognizing our feelings. I always said that. The school from the jump supposed to have been the school of feeling, thoughts, and emotions. Once you finish that school, then you can go. You understand? I guarantee you, we would have picked that up young. You wouldn't have had to been in 12th grade trying to still understand that. We would have picked that up first, second grade. First, second grade. That supposed to have been about feelings, thoughts, and emotions. And then, you know, you slip in the curriculum in them different times, you know, ABCs and 1, 2, 3, and learning, you know, the symbols, sounds, and vibrations. You know, but once you learn how to control your feelings, your emotions, your anger, that's the reality of it. That's the balance of this life. Because you're going to get tested. Somebody going to try you, somebody going to disrespect you, somebody going to say something slick to you. But I learned that if you really don't respond to a lot of things, you don't give it the energy, and you really don't recognize it, it's just like seeing something and don't see it. You won't, you know, it won't drain the energy from you that it's looking for. So what I'm saying is, I've been learning how to actually stay balanced. Like, because I have a lot of anger in me, because a lot of stuff happened to me in my life. My baby got murdered in my arms. My best friend got killed. You know what I mean? So I done been through a whole lot in those situations. You know, I done been through a whole lot to be angry, and a lot of anger that balled up in you. Then you find out why you get sick. You know, people be having diseases and stuff because of the anger and the stress. You ain't really never see too much of a happy person who you know that happy 24/7 be sick. There be people who walk around with frown, be angry and upset with headaches, and you know what I mean, always sick, chest pains, you know, and always aching and going through certain situations in life, because I learned that it's a chemical that's released inside your system when you get angry. That's the testosterone or whatever else that help those, you know, those feelings evolve to something where it comes from being upset to being angry, and then you react. And you know what I'm saying? Because some people can be angry but they don't react. You understand what I'm saying? But it's like you have to pick up on how you desire to be and how balanced you desire to be while you're here on this planet, man. You know, because you can be the baddest man in the world, and like we always say, from the old school to the new school, is always somebody what? better than you. Or at least they think they is, and they'll try to go beyond to show everybody else they is. You understand? It's just like going to school when it's show and tell. Right now, it's about you. It's about you as an individual showing and telling. You understand what I'm saying? It's about you as an individual show and telling on how you desire to see life and how you desire to go forward. You know, it's the big dream world, man. It's an illusion. Everything you see came out of somebody else's mind. So that's the illusion that you think that that's real. You understand what I'm saying? You think that's real, but it ain't real. You know, because, I mean, what's real is what you living. Because at the same time, you can't react to none of that shit. You can't react to that. You feel me? It's just like if once you react to it, then it reacts to you, right? But if you don't react to it, what it's going to do, it's going to stay right there. It's just like the TV. If you don't turn it on and if you don't speak to it, it ain't going to do nothing. But look at that. That's a falling star right now. And no, there ain't even much no falling star. I'm looking at something in the sky. I'm outside, y'all. Man, it's going down out here, man. This life ain't what you think it is. There's a whole lot of illusions going on all around you, bro. And it's set up to keep you from going forward in life. Going forward the way you desire. Not forward for whoever you think created your way of life. But they done created a version of you. You understand what I'm saying? You got to create your own version of you and live it out. If you can create 12 versions of yourself, live them all out. They're like characters that people create every day. Superman, Spider-Man, and they creating these characters. Santa Claus and Gary do. When they create them characters, what they do, they give them attributes. You understand what I'm saying? And once they give them attributes, then they act them out. And then when they act them out, guess what? You got a film. You got your story. You got your, what you call it, a comic book. However you want to put it. You got something to play out. So what I'm telling you as an individual, create your own situation. You understand what I'm saying? You can create the way you desire to live. And this is what this life is about. Following somebody else's illusion, following somebody else's ways of thoughts. What I'm doing right now, I'm breaking out of that and I'm sharing it with y'all at the same time. You understand what I'm saying? But it's a whole lot of things that got to be done, man. So make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. And it's your boy Juice, man, taking y'all on a ride through the universe. Peace, love, and happiness.
When you're taking a look at life and you're looking at your life, what do you see for your future? What do you see for yourself? What do you see for your family? Do you want to continue to live this life and be unhappy, be unsatisfied, not being able to live a full, fulfilling life? You want to get out of that rut. You have to get up and do something new. Do something different. Do something meaningful. Something that's going to be valuable to your life, valuable to your growth. And the only way for you to do that is to get up and boss up. Boss up, raise your standards. Raise your standards for yourself. Raise your standards for your life. You are enough. You're capable. And the only way for you to move into a different space, we have to get the knowledge that's necessary to move into those spaces. So don't be afraid to raise your standards. Don't be afraid to better your life. Don't let people tell you that, oh, you know, it's not possible. You're doing this for nothing. You're doing this for you. So whatever you desire to have for you, yourself, and your family, and the life that you desire to live, take action. Take action today. So thank you guys for joining us with another Boss Up Visual podcast show. We'll see you guys on the next episode. Stay bossed up.
the people in the back you're still here, tell the people in the front. Now tell yourself that you're still here. You can't keep holding on to things from the past. Let it go and let God. Let it go and let God. I don't got time to be fighting.
Because it's okay to say no. Because you can turn your nose into your strength of yes. Yes, I took my power back. It takes a village. It takes a team. So when I said I'm switching it up, I want everybody to leave here today buying something from somebody. I want everybody to leave here with somebody's number. I want everybody to leave here promoting somebody else on their social media. Because we don't do that. What we scared for?
That business became more and more of my time. But I also had to tend to other businesses. So with this Boss Up conference, it really made me want to share my kind of experience and kind of things I do. Because I feel like everybody has a boss inside of them. You know, everybody can figure out how to get to the next level.
I'm so overwhelmed to be here today. I mean, this is what I live. This is what I live. I live positive, progressive people.
You can't try to change other people if you're not willing to change yourself.
Amen.
So here are a few ways to work towards change. So I had to come up with a strategy, and he told you that this relationship is built on prayer. I'm telling you, when we got together, I was 19, he was 17, so it's like we grew up together, right? Keen enough to understand, to pay attention to those moments, to see that he was changing, right? But only because I was changing.
Student loan, then the interest rate is so high. So I told Angela, I said, I want to give back to our community. I want to show people how to buy and sell real estate with no money down. I have a mentor that coaches me named Don Jacob. He'll coach me how to buy real estate. The house I'm living in, you guys, I live in a 6-bedroom, 3-bedroom, and an acre of land. And you know what? Guess how much money I put down? $20.
Why this happened? Because, you know, a couple of years ago, 2008, I lost my son in a shootout. So, I mean, it's a situation like being, you know, in the street, running the street, and to be here today is a whole breakthrough for me.
Like he said, our mission started back in 2008 when we lost our 10-month-old son to gun violence, Tennessee. So we wanted to present to you today the Think Before You Act campaign, the sign that you see here in front of the podium, because a lot of violence is going on today where there's road rage, people getting shot and killed, people just not thinking, but they're just living in the moment and they're making mistakes.
Hello, how y'all doing? Y'all right? Sounds good? Sounds good? If you're down, then we'll be quiet. Okay, y'all wanna be out here. You know what I mean? My brother, Juice. That's my people low. You know, it's my brother, you know, that's my little nephew, and I'm just saying it's just love. And I love this Black Power here. Y'all continue making the Black movement. Yeah?
The next Boss Up Visual Award, because we're going to do this every year. We're going to do the Boss Up Visual Award. This is the first annual Boss Up Visual Award. And I could not kick it off without giving my partner, my sister, Angela Amazing Tate, the Boss Up Visual Award, because she really brings it. And she really is a boss.
It's time. It is time. Enough is enough. It is your turn and it is your time. But I need you